Long, long ago, a little boy was born in the kingdom of Babylon. His name was Abraham. He was a very special boy, because Allah made his heart and mind clear and gave him wisdom from when he was young. Abraham lived in a time when people worshipped the sun, the moon, stars, and idols made from wood and stone. Abraham's father was a sculptor. When Abraham was a young boy, he used to watch while his father carved statues from wood and stone. Abraham would use the statues as toys, riding on their backs, and sometimes even kicking them. But after a while, he would see the same statues in the temple, with people of the kingdom praying to them. Abraham was confused and asked his father, "Why do you take these toys to the temple?" His father replied, "They are statues which represent our gods. We worship them and ask favors from them, and we give them presents." One day, his father saw him riding a statue, and he became furious. He ordered his son not to play with it again. Abraham asked, "What is this statue, father? It has big ears, bigger than ours." His father answered, "This statue is the God of gods, son. These big ears show his deep knowledge." This made Abraham laugh. He was only 7 years old at that time. Time went by, and Abraham grew into a young man. Abraham always wondered about Allah, always searching for the truth. He knew Allah could not be a statue. It made him upset to see that the people of the kingdom were still praying to idols, offering them the best of their food, crying, and asking them for forgiveness. One night, Abraham left his home to take a walk to a nearby mountain. He found a cave and sat leaning onto its wall. Abraham then got up and looked up at the beautiful sky and saw a dazzling star and wondered, could this be Allah? But when it disappeared, he said, "I will not worship anything that sets and disappears." He then saw the shining moon rise up and said, "Could this be Allah?" But when it faded, he realized it too could not be Allah. He said, "If Allah doesn't guide me, I will surely become one of the lost people." Abraham stayed until sunrise, and when he saw the bright sun, he wondered, could this be Allah? It is bigger. But when it set, he understood that Allah could not be something that was created, because Allah is the creator of everything. Abraham put his face to the ground and prayed. He knew that Allah had just guided him to the truth and had chosen him to be a prophet, to guide his people. When Prophet Abraham went home, he went to his father and told him that he had just been guided by Allah and tried to give his father some advice. He said, "O my father, follow me. I will guide you on the straight path. I am scared that you will be punished for worshipping idols rather than Allah alone." His father became angry and said, "Do you reject my gods? If you do not stop speaking like this, I will stone you, so you'd better leave right now." Prophet Abraham was very sad for his father and realized there was nothing more he could do to make him know the truth. So he went to the people of the kingdom and tried to guide them. O people, I have turned my face towards Allah. I do not bow down to any of your idols, for surely Allah is the one and only true God. There is nobody worthy of worship except Him. The people were very angry when they heard him say this. But he said to them, "Why do you bow down to these statues? They have no power to help or harm you." The people replied, "We saw our fathers worship them. That is enough proof for us." But Abraham did not give up and told them, "My Lord gives me food and drink when I need it and heals me when I am sick. Your statues have no power to do anything." Prophet Abraham decided he would show them just how silly their beliefs were. He made a plan to destroy all their idols, but he did not tell anyone what he was going to do. There was a big celebration soon, which all the people usually go to outside of town. So Prophet Abraham waited until the whole town was empty and took an axe. He went inside the big temple where all the idols were kept. Statues of all shapes and sizes were sitting there, covered with decorations. There were plates of food in front of them, and Prophet Abraham jokingly asked the idols, "Why don't you eat your food? It's getting cold." How silly were the people to offer food to statues. So Prophet Abraham started to smash the idols one by one until they were all broken and ruined, except for one, the biggest statue in the temple. Prophet Abraham hung the axe around its neck and quickly went home.